Denis Yurchenko in the chair. Yurchenko going here at 5 meters 51, and he's a useful performer, Yurchenko, from the Ukraine, 30 years old. Indeed, only celebrated his 30th birthday back in January. Bronze medalist at the World Indoors in 2004. Good championship temperament. Yurchenko goes clear, yes, and needed that one too. That was his third attempt at 5 meters 51. Put himself in a little bit of pressure there, Yurchenko, particularly as that was his opening height. The competition started with about 5:31. He sat out the first two heights, and he nearly got it wrong, but gets it right there. So Yurchenko in fine fettle and ready to fight on. Silver medalist at the European Indoors last year in Birmingham, Yurchenko. But that for Yurchenko, not yet a season's best. Cleared 570 recently. Toby Stevenson, now the American, what can he do? Third attempt at 5 meters 61 for Stevenson, the 31-year-old. It's quite a late developer, really. Only really emerged onto the international pole vault scene, what, 5 or 6 years ago, I suppose. But he is the Olympic silver medalist. He's a member of the 6 meter club outdoors, cleared that height in 2004. Here he goes, third attempt at 561. He needs this one too, and gets it. Yes. Well, Stevenson cleared 570 at altitude in Reno, Nevada back in January. That placing him 14th on the world lists. And he's a man who only in one season in his life has cleared that 6 meter barrier outdoors. Yet to do it indoors, and did. His lifetime best indoors is some way down, 5 meters 81, which was in 2004. That was the season of seasons for him. Well, Stevenson there, just having a chat with Miles, his teammate. Now, next up, Fabio Gomes da Silva of Brazil. Gomes da Silva here, about to take his second attempt at 561. Now, what can he produce? Good clearance, very good clearance indeed from Gomes da Silva. And certainly he ought to be pleased with that one. Just 24 years old, da Silva holds South American records, both outdoors and indoors. 561, that is for him, and that is indeed a new South American indoor record. So good vaulting from the Brazilian. Busy card, mind you. Look at that, really struggling at 541 and 551, da Silva. Now Bukakov. What can he do? Here he goes. First attempt at 561 for the 27-year-old Bulgarian. Going for the long sock look and gets it right. That's a nice clearance. He's the national record holder indoors for Bulgaria with 5 meters 76, so this well within his compass. He's a 582 vaulter outdoors. That was in June last summer. But has only had one competition prior to this meeting. That was at the National Championships in Sofia, where he did win the title. There's one of the female competitors, Monika Pirek, getting ready for her competition. There are 13 men and 13 very good women in this contest. Alhaji Jeng is amongst the men, the 26-year-old Swede. Useful performer. He's a 2 meter high jumper as well as a good pole vaulter. World Indoor Championship silver medalist 2 years ago in the cold of Moscow. How appropriate perhaps for a man who competes in the colours of Sweden in the major championships. Set a national junior record back in 1999 and has been improving ever since. Set of the national record for Sweden here 2 years ago. Did Zheng with second place, clearing 580. This is Zheng at 571. Yes, second attempt, and the Swede goes clear. Very good-looking vaulter, who I think will continue to get better. He is only 26, former Gambian. Indeed, switched nationality in December 1999. But I just have the feeling about Zheng that he's got that right championship temperament and that he's a man who can go a lot higher. Remember that outdoor best of his, personal best, is certainly due for revision, 5 meters 80. Now, Yevgeny Lukyanenko of Russia, second attempt at 5 meters 81 for Lukyanenko. Oh, beautiful clearance. That is a lovely clearance from Lukyanenko, the 23-year-old. There's a best outdoors of 581, and he's now going that same height here indoors. He has already cleared 585 this winter. That was in Moscow on the 27th of January. But this is a man who might well threaten for major honours at the World Indoors in Valencia. He's looking very, very strong indeed. Won the national championships of Russia recently in Moscow. There's another of those strong Polish squad of vaulters, Anna Rogowska there, who does battle so regularly with Monika Pirek, her teammate. Now Igor Pavlov, first attempt at 581 for Pavlov. What can the Russian do here? 28 years old, world indoor champion in 2004. Oh, and he's showing similar sort of form here because that's a lovely clearance. Won the European Indoor Championships as well 3 years ago in Madrid. Of course, the World Indoor Championships returning to Spain in just 9 days' time in Valencia. Don't forget, you can see all the best action of the World Indoors here on Eurosport with Martin Gillingham and myself, Tim Hutchings, in the indoor arena down there on the east coast of Spain. Hardly need indoors, I should think. Well, a bit of preening going on in preparation for their contest. A lot of sitting around for the ladies, vaulting after the men. Now, Maxim Mazurek, first attempt at 581 for him. Mazurek cleared 561 at the third attempt, 571 at the first attempt, passed at 576. Indeed, 4 men left in the competition, all passed at 576. Mazurek here, first attempt at 581. Oh, wonderful vault. Yes, Mazurek there, getting it right. And for Mazurek, the 24-year-old Ukrainian, that 581 is a new indoor personal best. Indeed, it's 5 centimeters better than his outdoor best from last summer. He was 11th at the World Championships in Osaka. European under-23 bronze medalist in 2003. And won the World Juniors the previous year in 2002, but as a senior has yet to make his mark on the global stage, or indeed the continental stage, but that might be about to change. That is a fabulous clearance from Mazurek, and that takes the lead. Well, as ever, records and personal bests falling here regularly to this field. Well, Mazurek here. Now, the bar at 580. Very, very powerfully built, the Ukrainian. No. And this for Mazurek, a jump off against Igor Pavlov.
Благодарит публику. Максим Мазурик, победитель 19-го турнира «Цептер звездных шестава мужчин».
Oh no, wasn't close there. Maybe fatigue creeping in. They've been out there a long time. Remember, the opening height was 531. The bar has been at 591 now. Had one failure at 586, 2 at 591 for Mazurek. But that does confirm him as the winner. That first time clearance at 581, absolutely crucial. with Igor Pavlov, who cleared 581 as well at the first attempt. They had to go backwards, and Mazurek clearing 571 at the first attempt to Pavlov's second attempt. So 3 men over 581, but Mazurek comes out on top ahead of Pavlov and